So Davido looks like he is not resting. At a time where a lot of artists are, trying to use this time to maybe work on more music or just chill and relax, looks like our boy Davido is not resting, right? His social media has really been like booming with sort of new music, and in his most recent uh, tweet, he put out that he and Khalid actually have a new song. So Davido, Khalid, and Thames have collaborated on a song. It's called "Know Your Worth." Right? It's very interesting to see new music come out during this time because of the lockdown, because of the social distancing, because of the travel ban. But it's very interesting to see that a lot of our artists had already sort of created work of art prior to the lockdown and prior to the coronavirus pandemic, right? And obviously with their marketing plans are now releasing it steadily. And the new one now is Know Your Worth by Khalid, Davido, and Tem. Still on Davido news, Davido also has another song with Summer Walker, right? As I just said, Davido is just not chilling, right? Now this song was part of his A Good Time album, so the audio was already out, but the video is just about to be released, and it's one that he shared the preview of it on his Instagram page, and I must say it looks like a really good vibe, right? I mean, it was very sort of hippie, and I think we all can't wait for it to come out. But it's very interesting to see him having like different collaborations, right? He had the one with Khalid, he had the one with Thames, and now this one is with Summer Walker. And I really think that you should, we are all looking forward to this when it eventually comes out, and we think it will be a good one because our boy Davido OBO, man, he never disappoints. I like Tiwa a lot. I think she always has a lot of controversy going on, right? But she's a really good artist. She's a really good, not just female artist, but artist in general, right? She's one of the very few that have actually gone global, making impact with a lot of artists around the world and relating with a lot of fans. And recently, she got inspired, as she quoted in her tweet, and decided to do an Instagram live for gospel music. Take a look. When Tiwa did this, I thought it was very laudable. I mean, she looked beautiful in it. It was also inspiring, and I thought this was very nice. A lot of people have their own thoughts about Tiwa, whether or not she's good for the industry or not, but even obviously what happens off the studio when it comes to her personal life with her kid or her baby father. And so, Tiwa is very controversial, but I think in this one, she gets a big thumb up for me. I think this one was a very good one, and a lot of fans could also relate with it. Right, in a time like this, it's very good to sort of center everything in and try and allow people to just think deeper, right? Think deeper than the surface level, right? One thing this pandemic has taught us is that we're not in control of our lives. Ultimately, it's just very interesting to see that. She's trying to just remind us that, look, guys, it would all be well. Let's just keep believing in God, and for others, whatever you guys believe in, just believe in it, right? And trust that there's a superior being that eventually we would all get through this. Moving on to another celebrity, AY. AY, the comedian, very popular. A lot of people like him, a lot of people don't like him as well. I personally think he's funny. He has been mostly quoted as, oh, AY is not a comedian, he's an event planner. And this is usually said because he throws really good events. Whether it's his AY live he does during Easter, which this year he did on Instagram Live, obviously because he couldn't do a live show. He did it on Instagram Live, which had a huge turnout. Or whether it's any of his sort of TV series that he does, right? Most of the time, people see him as as a good content packager, right? He can bring people together, bring the right talent, bring the right skills, and package it to form something wonderful that people are willing to pay for. So oftentimes people call him an event planner. But this time, it's about his philanthropic work. He had engaged with an NGO, and more importantly, he wanted to see how he could also give back and add some value to the people around him, especially the less privileged during this time where people don't know where they're going to get their next food from, where people don't know when next they're going to be able to work, where people are afraid of dying from hunger instead of the coronavirus. And so what did he do? He decided to partner with an NGO and go out to give free food to the less privileged, but even also gave out some cash as well. This was a very, very wonderful sort of initiative. Now, unfortunately, he got a lot of heat around it again. It's almost, see, me, I'm afraid of Twitter. I don't even lie to you. Like, Twitter people, right? When the Twitter savages want to come for you, you better be prepared. And I can only imagine as a celebrity how intense it gets, right? So for everything you put out there, you must be prepared for the comebacks. And he had put out this video of him, you know, basically the video he had packaged for the work he had done. The video basically shows him going into the communities, donating free food with a group of other volunteers, giving out cash out in like envelopes, and like awesome, great thing. But he got a lot of hate about it. A lot of people were saying he was sort of boasting, right, about the fact that he's doing he's giving out, you know, all these things, and that he one and then two, he could also do more. That, you know, what is it just one community? What is rice gonna do? Blah blah blah, and that he should actually do more. He should actually like invest millions of naira like some other sort of celebrities are doing and have done to, let's say, the NCDC or to some hospital or things like that. People were saying he should do more, and people were saying even the little that he did, he's trying to act like he's the first to do it, and he's putting it on his social media page. That can't he do it good without trying to have like an agenda, marketing agenda around it, right? And obviously he responded. He then wrote a list of tweets basically saying, look, man, I mean, it's like I can't win in this Twitter, right? I don't do anything. You guys come for me. That, unlike other celebrities, you're not doing something. When other people are like giving donations, they're staying quiet, right? He does something. People say, you could have done more. He then tries to do something a little bit bigger and then puts it up. People say he's being pompous, right? And he's trying to put it in our faces that he's doing some good work. And he's basically like, look, right, it's very clear I can't win in this whole sort of Twitter saga. And that more importantly, as a celebrity, he's trying to also try and do the little good he can, but it looks like there's no sort of right answer in any move he makes. Now, personally, what do I think? I think he's right to some level. I think celebrities have a bigger lens focused on them. I think it's very hard because anything you put out there you're never going to please everyone. I strongly believe just do what you can, do your best, and do it to your heart that it was the right decision. Could he have done more? Yes, there's no doubt about that. Is he doing more that we don't know about? Very possible. And I've really never been a big fan of going out to of giving out this what do they call it, giveaways that they do on social media. I've never really been a big fan of it. I think a lot of times when celebrities do it is as a result of oppression from their fans online. But even more importantly, I I'm not too sure if it's almost like an easy way out for the celebrities to act like they've done good. And what I mean is this, right? So you can be on your Twitter in your house, you could have sort of what 50K to spare, and you want to do, and then just so you say you've done good, and you want to please, and you're trying to please. The problem is the agenda around it. If it's done to please people, and you're trying to please what the Twitter followers, and so you post, you're doing a giveaway tonight. Go and like my page or watch my video, and the first 5 people to like it, I give them five. Yeah, no. No, I'm not a big fan of that. And when celebrities do it, to everyone their own, to everyone their own. But ultimately, I think they could do more. I think it's just an easy way out. But I appreciate every effort, no matter how small or big. And I say this because I do also believe in life. The same way you see, the same way our 5 fingers are not the same. I think it's the same with life. I think everyone has a role to play. It's the same way for football. They have the football players, they have the referees, they have the owners of the football clubs, they have the fans in the stadium, they have the ball boys picking up the balls, they have the construction workers who construct the stadiums, right? They have the security guards who are manning, the stadium and the fans, right? They have the people that are in the box up there in the stadium, the expensive ones. They have the people down, in the stadium. And so I definitely do not believe we're all supposed to be equal, and I most importantly don't believe we all have similar roles in life. So I do believe that yes, there are celebrities that would have some money, and their own role and their own way of spending it is online, and they'll reach the less privileged. There are also the celebrities that would reach those that say they need it offline, right? And I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. If everyone goes offline to go and do some good out there, then what happens to those online that actually do need it and maybe going through just as bad of a crisis as those offline are? So I'm not a big advocate of telling people that they're not doing good or that they should do something different. I think you can educate people of other ways they can donate or do good, but I think you should also appreciate every good someone does, because no one owes you anything in this life. And a lot of people online believe celebrities owe them something. I don't know where they get that notion from. I don't know why they have it, but you hear people say, "Oh, well, if we didn't buy your ticket to come and watch your show, you would not be this wealthy or be this famous." But let's be also clear about certain things. The guy himself that's putting up the show spent money to develop himself well enough for him to be worth being paid for, right? So who's going to reward him for all that money? So he has also invested himself. One, two, you that you're actually paying for that show, you're getting something in return. Whether it's a comedy show, you're at the comedy show laughing, right? That is pleasure. You're also, being taken away from your normal life or whatever sort of crisis you may be going on in your life, which is now you're out, right? And then thirdly, it gives you an opportunity to sort of do something else beyond your regular routine that gives you internal joy, and actually you could also learn something from. And that's even for the comedians. For the artists, same thing. When you put on an artist's music to listen to, you actually get some type of pleasure. You seek it, right? Either you wake up in the morning, you want to listen to some sort of melody that's smooth and calm. You listen to it. You are gaining something from that. Maybe it helps you start your day, ignite your brain. Whatever the case is, if it's doing your workout, you want to listen to some upbeat, funky music, you're benefiting from that because it's inspiring you to continue your workout, right? Or if it's at night when you want to sleep, you're looking for something calm, chill, whatever the case is, right? Or if it's with your kids, right? Think about it even with your kids, right? When you're playing them some type of children's song or whatever the case is, that you can see your kids laugh, smile, dance. Like those are rewards for the music that they created, that's allowing you to include it into your family. So for you to then think that it's because you pay them money, that's okay, their way of now giving back is them doing giveaways online. No. I think they've given you back the things you deserve based off of the pleasure you received from paying for it. So I think people really need to chill on that sort of thinking that celebrities owe them anything. If you like this video, please click the like button below. Also, don't forget to subscribe.